I want to talk about something that most traders educators don't address. It is not your strategy, not your indicators. Your blind spots, the things that you're so bad at that is quietly destroying everything that you're so good at. Hello, welcome back to Traders Empathy, where we explore the human side of trading. I'm your host, Precious. Trading is 20% strategy and 80% psychology, and on this channel, we talk about the 80% which has to do with you and I. And today, I'm going to be talking about why your biggest strength in trading might be your biggest weakness. I'm going to be mentioning 3 different types of traders, their strengths and their weaknesses. The first type of traders I will be mentioning is the trader that can read the charts but cannot manage money. Many traders are gifted technically. When it comes to identifying liquidity, structure, setups, they're perfect. But as soon as the profit hits their account, they spend it on things that don't compound. They withdraw impulsively and all that. Or even worse off, they immediately risk their profits on a bigger position because they feel invincible. You should know that the skill of making money and keeping money are 2 different skills, and most traders only develop one. The second type of trader I'm going to mention is a trader who makes money but give it back. Imagine. Like, this type of trader, they genuinely have an edge, they have a setup, they have a perfect working system, but the but is that they cannot stop themselves from being in the market. They always want to be in the market. They overtrade. They stay in the market even when their setup hasn't played out, even when there's no valid reason to be in the market. They just want to be in the market. They just can't sit on their ends. They just can't stop themselves. They just feel like they have to be in the market. So at the end of the day, they make the money, they make all this money, and they end up giving it back. So imagine, what's the point? The third type of trader I'm going to mention is the trader that knows everything but feels everything more. This one is very personal to me because you can know every rule, you can have a complete rule book, but when the real money is on the line, your emotion starts to override everything. And the knowledge was never the problem. It was just your emotional management, because fear makes you, exit your winners very early, and greed make you hold losses for too long. And it was never the knowledge. It was just how you manage your emotions. The next point I'm going to make is why knowing your weakness matter more than fixing them overnight. You cannot fix a weakness you have not named. Most traders lose and they are constantly blaming the market, the timing, the strategy. They blame everything except the actual problem. The first step is radical honesty. But ask yourself, where does my money actually go? Why did I really take that trade? What am I feeling in the moment before I click? Name your weakness specifically, not I lack discipline. That is too vague. I overtrade when I just had a loss because I can't accept it. That is specific and fixable. The last point I'm going to make is that build a system that protects you from yourself. For example, if your problem is money management, you can, create a automated savings that just help you save your money in a way that, you don't have access to it. If your weakness is over trading, set a hard rule of 3 trades per week maximum and honor it, follow it through. Even when you feel like the market is calling your name, even when you feel like clicking your button, stick with that rule. And also, if your weakness is emotional trading, create a trade checklist around your trade in which you are looking to tick the boxes of if your trade have this following criteria. In this way, your emotions will not hijack your trade. Your system should be designed around who you actually are, not who you wish you were. I'm going to conclude by saying that I know my weakness: impatience, the need to prove something, and impulsive decision when money is sitting in front of me. I'm not perfect at managing them yet, but I know them. And knowing them has saved me from more losses than any strategy ever has. Know your weakness, name it, and build around it. Because the thing that is going to destroy your trading career probably isn't the market. It is the part of yourself that you are not willing to look at. Trading is 20% strategy and 80% you, and I talk about the 80%. See you next week.